Hey guys, welcome back. I am gonna do a get ready with me video. One of the hair groups that I am a part of on Facebook, they decided to do this really cool kind of transformation photo challenge. So where you take a picture of yourself when you wake up before you get all glammed, get your life completely together, and then do a picture when you're done. And I thought that was really cute. So I said, you know what, why don't I just film the whole look today? So that is what I'm doing. The name of the group, in case any of you guys are interested in, I don't even know if it's still open. I think it is. It's called Natural or Not, Here We Come. A group of amazing ladies. They're so awesome. I love being a part of that group. And so I am just kind of trying to put my life together here. So trying to think if there's anything I can update you guys on while I'm doing this video. Of course there is. There's always something to update on. So the last time I did a get ready with me / TJ Talks video, it was all about this amazing house that my husband and I had found. I'd mentioned that we were looking for our forever home, and we had found this house that was like almost exactly what we were looking for. It just was missing a couple of things, and it was under our budget. And I was like, we were both completely in awe about this house. And so since then, we put an offer in on the house. I had to add some more light, guys. I'm sorry. When we put the offer in for the house, just a lot of stuff started coming up with the loan, which we were approved for, but we also have a home in Tampa, where we used to live, that is on the market right now, and we haven't sold it yet. And so ultimately we can't completely get a new home loan until we sell our old house. And of course, we don't know when that's going to happen. It is on the market, but we don't know when that's going to happen. So we were kind of just bummed, and the day was just stressful in itself because, I mean, you just felt like, I mean, I told y'all how I felt about that house and just the inner feeling I had about it, and it was just also positive, and then it was just kind of like bam, and it just fell apart in a day pretty much. And so I was bummed. My husband was kind of bummed for that day, and we were like, I was just so for sure. I felt so confident about it. And it just, you know, turned out to be that wasn't it. Part of me was really bummed about it, but another part of me was relieved because of the whole schooling situation. And, you know, Xavier's just starting kindergarten, and I didn't want to have to think about him changing schools or anything like that. And so I was a little concerned. Let me turn this light off. It's kind of dark, but I think I like this lighting better. So I didn't want to have to worry about his whole school situation. And so I was like, you know what, we can stay here and just start looking again next when our around when our lease is up, which is next June. So we'll start looking again next year sometime. So that did not pan out, but you know, me and my husband were just like, you know what, that just tells us that God has something even better. Those few things that house was missing, or that the entire kind of situation was missing, you know, he just must have something better. I'm still excited. There's still obviously stuff that God wants us to do in this space, or he's still preparing us for that forever home. It just isn't time yet. And so that didn't work out, but we're okay about it, and we know that, you know, God is moving. Um, and speaking of God moving, so I don't know if you guys have ever had that feeling like you know God is doing something, but you don't know what he's doing and you don't know what to do. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I have this feeling, and I've been trying to think about what I should be doing. Like I'm loving, you know, what I'm doing as far as my brand and inspiring you guys and stuff like that, but it has just tremendously slowed down. Like since this year, my growth has slowed down, and I don't have a problem sharing this information with you guys. I really don't. I try to be as transparent with you guys as possible because it's about growth and it's about inspiring you guys. This is real life. Like this is my real life. So my growth has slowed down dramatically as far as followers, as far as just exposure and things like that. And I noticed it and I realized it, and I wasn't like, I was curious as to, you know, what was going on, but I was not bothered. I was not bothered. I was just kind of like, okay, that's interesting. And I don't know what to make of that. Like I still have such enjoyment with what I do, you guys. Like I know it's a part of my purpose. It totally is. But on the other hand, I'm kind of like, I think I'm going to do some dark, like a dark blue. I totally digress, y'all. My bad. But I'm thinking, looking at this makeup, and I think I'm going to do like a dark blue. I got on a little navy cami underneath this. And so I think I'm going to try to pull that out a little bit more and do some darks. Maybe a smoky blue. So anyway, I'm just not really sure, you know, what the way that I feel about it, what that means, or what's happening. Because again, I told you, I feel like God is doing something, but I don't know what he's doing. So I have been doing a lot of praying, been in my journal, just trying to get some guidance, wisdom, you know, but sometimes God just wants you to wait. Sometimes he just wants you to keep doing what you're doing. Like I've thrown out the idea to myself, like, oh, well, maybe I should do this, or maybe I should do this. But then the more that I think about those things and actually doing them, I don't feel good about it in my spirit. Like it just does not feel right. So I'm like, no, this is the only thing that feels right. Like I feel good doing this stuff. I feel like I am making a positive impact on lives still and doing what I love, what I enjoy. And so I'm just trying to stick with that, y'all. I'm just trying to stick with what I know I love, what I know I enjoy, and waiting for God to show me something different because I honestly do not know. And it's crazy because sometimes I get like this lost feeling. Like, God, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Or I feel like something's missing, like I should be doing something else or something more, but I don't know what that more is or what that something else is. And so it's this feeling of discontent, or like I'm not completely operating in my full purpose. And I know I'm not, but it's a process. And this is where I struggle, right? And where a lot of people struggle, because you feel like you're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing in life. And that's just not, it just doesn't work like that. And so, y'all, the struggle has been pretty real. The struggle has been pretty real lately, but God is amazing. And I know he's moving. I know he's doing something. Like both me and my husband are like, you know, we feel uneasy about some stuff, but it's like, God, I know God is doing something. He's doing something right now. We just can't call it. And that is sometimes a really uncomfortable position to be in, because it's the unknown, and we struggle with the unknown. We want to, you know, be prepared or be doing as much as we can be doing to help. But you know, God doesn't need help. And I feel like, you know, if there's something that he needs for us to do, for me to do, he will guide us in that direction. But, you know, I just got to stay ready, keep that communication open with him, and just wait and keep doing what I'm doing. And push all of those other feelings that I have about, you know, not being complete or content, not content, but just feeling like there's more for me to be doing, because I don't know what that is yet, which means that it's not time for me to do it yet because God hasn't showed it to me. And so I don't want to move too quick, you know, the enemy to really get in my head and be like, you're not even, you know, you're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. God got you out of corporate to operate in your purpose at its fullest, and you're not even doing that. You know, he will play with your mind like that. And then you jump and do some stuff that you're not even supposed to be doing. And I'm not living that life. A lot of it is about patience. And I know he's moving. I know he's doing stuff. It's that struggle when you don't know what he's doing. And so you're not really sure what you're supposed to be doing. But I'm doing exactly what I was doing until he tells me to do something different. And even though I have that feeling like I know something more is coming, it's just not time yet. Kind of like the same feeling I had when I was in corporate and I knew something more was coming for me. There was more for my life for me to do outside of corporate. But yeah, everything else is going good. Xavier's in kindergarten. He's still adjusting, but I know that will be just fine. I just wanted to add a little depth, make it a little more dramatic. And you guys, I have noticed that I totally have hooded eyes. Like, I got these hoods and it's deeper on this side than it is on this side. I did not always have that. I'm like, Lord, I'm getting older and this is just, it's getting crazy. I did get a new highlight and contour palette from Walgreens by Wet n Wild. And I've been using this. Like, I've been using it a lot. Let's get underneath here. By the way, the palette that I was working from is, as always, pretty much, is my BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette, 2nd edition. Contour. I am going to do a little blush. Okay. Lipstick. I feel like I should do blue, but I always do blue. Maybe I'll do blue and green. Go extra. Okay, so I don't have the one I was looking for, but I am going to use these two Wicked Lippies. This green here and this blue here. This is Risque and Sinful. All right, so I think I'm going to do the darkest on the outside. Bring in the green. Ooh, I kind of like that. And then I'm just going to do a couple of powders to set my face. This is my Milani face powder that I always use. I need to get more of. And then I'm just gonna top it off with my Set It, Don't Fret It NYX powder. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna move into hair.